everybody. Welcome to this week's triumphant return of What's Hot. We have been saving our spoils for you.
And we have a lot.
And as you can tell, Savage Gear must be paying us off. No, they're not. But we got a lot of new Savage Gear stuff. Some of it they've had out for a while. Some of it's just some new colors. But a lot of really good stuff. Got a lot of stuff in from them. And a lot of really good other stuff, which is great because we got Father's Day coming up this weekend. Plus fishing's on fire right now. So many different things going on that we really need to talk about. So let's get right to it. So I think we'll actually save the Savage Gear for last. And we'll start with Brumate because, I mean, it's exciting. It's not Savage Gear, no.
No, it's not.
So this is actually really cool. So this is the Hopsulator, and we've got a 3D camo here. I think the crazy part about this is so you can use it as a regular drink, right? It has a regular top. You can pour your drink in it just like you could a Yeti cup and stuff. But it also will hold a 16-ounce can in here. And then what I thought was crazy, so I'm thinking, oh, it just does a 16-ounce can, and I see this in the bottom. You put that in, and it does a 12-ounce can to the top.
Oh.
It fits like 5 different cans plus the liquid in it. And I'm like, wow, that's a very versatile. Yeah, and immediately I'm like, man, now I feel like I want it now. So we have this cool 3D camo. We also have it in an OD green. Also, just another one add to the collection. This isn't that version, but the glitter peacock for those interested in it. Very nice. So to go in those, of course, we have our new High Noon variety pack. I was big on the High Noons for a while. It's a nice vodka soda flavored drink. Pineapple, definitely where you're going to want to go with that one. Personally. So, Mike, why don't you grab those red wigglers over there? I know you're excited.
This is my excitement of my day.
Yeah.
We now got some big red trout worms, 24 of them.
Well, you open them.
Okay.
I mean, like, they're worms. Let's see them.
They are worms.
Yeah.
They're small worms.
Yeah.
Great for trout, panfish, perch, anything.
Yep. Yeah.
They're pretty cool. Here's chilling in their dirt.
You really sold them big on that one. All right, but then now
In a nice foam container.
Now let's move forward. So
we have been asked before in the past. Now we are carrying freshly sealed frozen sand fleas. You can't really see them. There you go.
Very good ocean bait. I feel like it would work really well in the bay. I've never used them.
I'm sure they would.
But
Perch would probably love these. But tog, sea bass, just about everything on Ocean City.
Yes, absolutely. So, actually, something I'm really, really excited about. They just came to where we haven't even put them out on the shelves yet. Let's just hold them all up. Like, Mike and Julie at Hardhead really, like, just look how good they look, right? Like, everything they make, it just looks so good. You know it's going to catch fish. So these are our summer/fall tandem rigs. These are all pre-loaded, so you're going to be able to just snap them right onto your rod. 1 3 ounces, which is a great, perfect weights on them with their bug heads. These look awesome. They're fantastic.
Hardhead is probably one of my favorite lures to troll. They have great lures, quality hooks, quality components. Their shads are great. They're like a holographic shad. They're phenomenal, and the color schemes are just really good. And those eyes are just spectacular.
Yeah, we love it all. We love it all. Thank you guys. So, what else do we got going on? What do
you want to dive into now?
I mean, we could talk about the Teckle frog.
The Morocker. It has a spinner blade on the back of the frog, and you ready?
Ooh.
It has a rattle inside, so it's a different action. It's just something different that snakeheads, bass, really I don't think I've ever seen before. It's just it's cool.
So your normal willow blade too is a really light, thin, right? So this with the rattle, and it's going to be a little thicker. It's going to have a little bit different action.
It's going to be almost like a whopper plopper kind of thing with it thumping around, but rattle and flat. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah. So we also just got in the Hoagie charter grade poppers right here. And if you're an Annapolisite, then you would say, when I show you this lure, oh, it's a Smack It, which it's not. It's a Hoagie. Hoagie makes these. It does look exactly like a Smack It.
Look exactly.
I would have to think it fishes a lot like it for those who love those. But what we both notice is this thing.
Tons of rattle.
Oh my God. Yeah, it is. This thing is going to go nuts.
Oh yeah.
So
quality VMC saltwater hooks.
Yeah.
It's also through wired. So that's going to be good to keep the strength up on these lures. They're just phenomenal. Yeah. Everybody loves Hoagie. I love everything Hoagie.
Yeah, definitely some fantastic stuff there. Are we moving on to Savage Gear now?
I think we're going to have to.
I think we have to. So I'm going to start with their tackle bags. I know that's not the most exciting, but I have a couple exciting points.
Okay.
First off, on a tackle bag, I feel like exciting is not grossly expensive, right? Because they get real out of control,
They do.
real fast, and we all ruin our bags. Mike mostly likes that it comes with a sticker.
I like stickers.
It does come with a sticker, so I do want to just point that out before we even go anywhere. So this is more of a shoulder bag. It does come with a strap to put over. But this is what I like about it, because again, around here, like, everybody always has these bags that are like for pan fishing, for like bass and stuff. Look what box it comes with. Boosh. That's like 4 or 5 inches.
Series box.
Yeah, like that's a box you actually, 2 boxes you can actually fit stuff in, like rig compartments. And things that actually fit your, like, that's sensible. Also sensible, again, not the greatest thing in the world, but like zippers on bags, no matter how great they make them, they end up being a pain and this and that. It's just just a regular Velcro.
But it's actually like, I mean,
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. That's unreal. Of course, we're no tackle in it, but I mean, and it's really hinged nicely.
So they make a couple different ones. I think right now we have this one in stock, and we got their large tackle bag too, which comes with 4. Again, nice big containers. That one has the compartments. So most of the time, if you get 4 in a box, they're all 4 the exact same box. So that one has the dual compartments, a wide open one.
You keep all your plastics in, or your
a Vec ruler, your terminal tackle one. Yeah. So anyway,
that's pretty neat.
That is really good stuff. And again,
bungee on top. You can put your rain jacket or one of your Brumates or your Yeti.
Yeah, you're really trying to reach there.
I know.
You're really trying to tie it all together, really make the whole thing sing. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Look at that.
So let's move on to some of. So I'm going to actually just talk about the frogs real quick. So again, most of these aren't like new frogs, but new to us. They did come out with new frogs. The DC Walker is their big new one, and that is a dual chamber. So now you can't hear anything. But anyway.
I see you tried to do there.
Yeah, you did see what I tried to do. But it is a dual chamber rattle in it, and they do come in really good colors. I don't know that you can these two necessarily show you, but it is really nice.
High definition, good colors on those.
Yeah, especially.
I mean, it's like you always see white, but you don't see like a pearlescent, glittery white. That's just.
Yeah. So we also have the Hop Frog, large and small sizes, lots of colors. Didn't bring them all out, but always good there. 3D Frog right there, 2 different sizes, lots of colors in stock on those. And then we have
other 3D Frog, but with the plastic legs on them.
Yeah, we like those legs.
Yeah, we love these legs. Yeah. With a single hook, which you don't see all the time, which is nice. Single hook going straight into the back. That's always nice.
I think it is too. So we're also expanding our snake collection, so now we have the rattle pattern. Ooh, looks nice. Yes.
That looks just like a snake.
Also added to our rat collection, we have a couple new sizes, and we also brought the white rat.
Oh.
So that's your store-bought pet rat. So let's talk about those. Let's hit on the mud minnow real quick. I mean, I know
we got some mud minnows, guys. Savage Gear mud minnow. It's TPE material, so it's similar to the last tech. It has some good stretch, really good and strong. You can't mix it with other plastics. Already rigged up with a hook, ready to tie on. Has feather and some flash in the back. Already weedless rigged. Yeah. Nice, actually. I was trying to bet it's a very strong hook and some cool different color patterns here. Yeah. I do believe they float. I'm not sure. They might float, but they are going to work really well for shallow water fishing.
Honestly, you look at the profile, the way they're made and stuff, it's in every fish. You can catch a striped bass, a largemouth bass, snakehead. Like, you could use it for almost anything. It's a very universal-ish lure to me.
Look at that color. That is a good-looking color.
And we love our colors.
I love our. It is top water. I just read it. It says top water. So different presentation. When
So the prop walker is a much newer bait for Savage Gear.
This is exciting.
You're excited.
I'm excited.
So this is a dual-purpose bait, so we can run it as a stick bait. But let's show them the action there. So
very strong hooks as you can sticky.
I think I hooked myself earlier too on it.
So these are actually popped out right now, but they pop in to make it regular surface plug, and then you unpop them, and it's just like a whopper plopper. It has a prop on it. So these.
And they just
really strong. I think it's like a, what is it called?
I like how you research
PVC blades. So they're kind of flexible and they're not just going to snap off on you. But I mean, nothing has ever seen something like that. That is just with that cupped mouth. It'll walk the dog. It'll pop. It'll
Dance,
Plop,
sing, yeah.
it'd do
Go
everything.
grocery shopping for all the things.
Yes, it'll do everything.
So let's lift up these trolling baits because these are fire and they
so
are
nice.
Yeah. So these these are the new Maverick deep divers, just like your stretches. For those familiar with like stretch 25s, 30s, so we have 20s and 30 sizes in. Colors are awesome on them. All lined through real heavy duty hooks, so much better hooks than you're gonna get on a stretch.
Double split rings, added strength.
Yeah, I think the great part about this bait too is it's like that's a great striped bass trolling bait, honestly. But it is an offshore bait, right?
Yes.
So you're not afraid to catch anything on it, and they're a good price point. Like I think the smaller ones like $20, and you know they're not outrageous like some of the other the higher end holographic diving trolling baits like that. So,
what's next?
So I may as well touch on it just because we haven't had them in before, so why not? So the TPE Shrimp, always got to like that. We have 2 different sizes, and they're a jointed tail on them, so you have to assume they're going to get tons of action. But they look great. I mean, they look phenomenal.
Yep, and they even have mesh throughout the tail, so you think, oh, it's going to rip. Nope, it is on there.
And let's not forget, guys, with global warming, shrimp are moving up. They according to a source of mine, the Lower Bay just released the first 4 shrimping commercial license they have in like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, maybe forever, maybe ever. Who knows? So shrimp, hot.
Very hot. We have
Very
a
hot.
slew of different colors and sizes.
We also are carrying the 3D bait fish again in 3 and 4 inch, just popular sizes, segmented bait that's just going to be a good universal everything type bait. On that, so I mean, we love saving the best for last, right? Right. So I feel like this I'm not as excited about. Not as excited as you, at least.
The Pulse Tail Shiner LT, so it's a line through swim bait here, has a rattle ball in the tail.
This one does rattle when I shake it, so we're happy about that.
So you basically put your line through the nose and then tie it to this hook, so when a fish hits it, your plastic won't get ripped up because it can go up the line, and then your hook will just be fully exposed into the fish's mouth.
Yeah, and this is a 7-incher here.
It's phenomenal.
And they're real fat body, real big profile.
Chunky lunker.
So these are all their Pulse Tail line is kind of what we're going to look at now. So we move some of this stuff out of the way here. So I'll start kind of smaller to larger. So the bluegills, I think, are one of their most popular. So these are all weedless, which is great. I mean, it's definitely bass, striped bass and largemouth bass. Obviously, in our minds, we're kind of like always on the snakehead twitch, right? So, I mean, like, again, this is just like a 4-inch bluegill. Like, look at this hook. If I pull it out, I mean, it's a slob, really well made. But also, you can't feel this obviously on the video, but you know the way you want a plastic to feel.
Yes.
It feels that way, right? It definitely does, and it's nice and hollow. Like this hook is going to set through. Sometimes you get these pre-rigged ones, and then something hits it, and it's like the hook just isn't going to expose itself, and that's not going to happen with these. So very cool. And great color patterns too. Like, I mean, look at that little.
It looks like white. It could also pass as a pinfish. Yeah. For your saltwater guys.
So what are the other small size guys we have here? So we also have the Pulse Tail Shiner here in multiple colors.
Yep. And sizes.
And sizes. So that's our 4-inch. This is our 5-inch here.
And then we have the Pulse Tail bait fish here.
Yeah, these ones are
scented. It's weedless.
So these have shorter tails on them, and they're a little bit chunkier.
It mimics a peanut bunker phenomenally well.
Yeah,
just like one.
And then, Mike, you're real hard on these ones here. These
are
shiners.
My favorite, the mullets.
Yeah, so these are 5-inchers here.
We have the Pulse Tail mullet and the bigger Pulse Tail shiners. I mean,
look how fat that.
It's just it's a hefty bait. It's gonna cast a really long distance. It's gonna have great action. That weedless presentation. It's just, I mean, eat me, please. Yeah, it's gonna work for everything. I can't wait to try them out and just.
So you know what else is exciting? We didn't even get like half of the new products on this week's episode. We have so much more stuff. So
unbelievable.
So next week, hopefully, we'll have a lot more.
It's gonna be another great one.
Really nice stuff to show you guys. So anyway, thanks for tuning in with us, and we will see you next week. And don't forget to stop by for Father's Day. You've already forgotten about Father's Day. Don't forget about your father.
Sorry, Dad.
You know, we sell everything. knives, gifts, t-shirts, blah, blah, blah. We got it all. So definitely
Spoons,
stop by.
guns,
Yeah, everything. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
See ya.